Now, it's important for a project like this to fuel yourself properly, as with a healthy lunch. So, here in the UK, it's Sunday the 1st of November. It's the morning after the night before. Anybody in England especially will know what I'm talking about. Halloween, of course, last night, and Boris went on the TV and told us we're all going into another national lockdown on Thursday. So not great news in that respect, but the good news is the trailer is making great progress. We've managed to get the frame up, and I turn the camera around with me. We are making really good progress. So in this video, I'm going to show you what we did to get it to this stage here. We're not going to make any more progress on this video. I don't know whether you can just about see there. The roof is up as well, so part of the roof is already on, but we'll cover all that in future episodes because A, we've got a lot to cover because it has moved on since we put the resin flooring down, and B, I didn't actually film any of that yesterday because I was too busy trying to work out how to put it all on, but it did go on eventually. Obviously, with lockdown, we're going to have a lot more time to attempt to do this. I don't know how the supply of everything we need is going to be affected, but hopefully we'll try and get a few more videos out over the next 4 weeks between now and the start of December, when it's meant to end. Whether it's going to happen or not, who knows? Everybody's got their opinion on it. I'm not here to sort of state my opinion because we're here to watch me build a trailer and mess around with a quad bike. So run the video because we're going to set you back to about 2 weeks from now when we started putting this frame together. And as you can see, we're well into putting this frame together. All the base and the uprights and part of the roof horizontals are now on. Now, no welding is needed, but I like to use the CT1, which I showed you on the last video, in order just to make sure when it's all knocked together it's going to stay in place. Very, very simple method. The metal lengths slide into the plastic ends, which can be seen there. I'm just making sure the CT1 is all over it. Not a very nice job, hence the gloves, and it's awful stuff to get off your hands. But just making sure that's well smeared all over it, and because the actual length, the square, is going to sit inside nice and snugly and actually create the structure. There you go, good shot into the bin. So I'm going to leave you with the music and basically show you what I got up to. Apologies, by the way, for the builder's, but it's not the builder's bum, it just looks like it on the time-lapse video for some reason, where the top of my pants doesn't quite meet the top of the bottom of my hoodie. So see if you can spot that. I'm going to get everybody watching that now. But anyway, enjoy the footage and I will catch you on the other side of this. So you're happy with the quality of the work, are you? Happy? Yeah? Fantastic. As you can see, the framing is starting to take shape. Here for the camping trailer. Yeah, you're happy with it, aren't you? Not a great deal of space in here, as you can see, to get sort of a clear shot of it. And it's so windy outside, I don't want to open the barn doors because I'm trying to keep this little one at least out of the wind. So this will have to just do for now. We've made great progress today. As expected, like I showed on the video, we had to cut out little chunks, 2 centimetre square chunks, as you can see down here, to make sure that cleared. It's actually a bit bigger than 2 centimetres, it's more like 2.5, but these tabs here are going to be for the board to be put onto anyway, so they're going to be hidden, so there's no great problem. What we did find is on the horizontals that we had put in, when we first put this one on, it was fouling as it came down. So again, got the hacksaw out and chopped about 2 mil just to make sure it cleared, and I've done that on both the front and the rear also. Again, those tabs are going to be hidden, so aesthetically it doesn't really matter what they look like. Now, I don't know whether this is picked up as well on the camera. You might be able to see that actually quite well on the shot, that the front uprights are slightly shorter than the 2 middle ones, and that's because the front section here is going to have a slope on it to deflect water off. You don't want a totally flat roof on one of these, because all you'll end up doing is attracting water, especially if it's not put on quite flat. So maybe it'll bow in the middle. So that will help bring water off the first half of the roof and onto the ground. Sort of around that area is the plan, but we'll see how it works in practice once all the boards are on. You're really happy with this, aren't you? I'm really happy with the say. All the lengths of aluminium have been cut spot on. We did have a problem with part of the order. I rang the guys at Aluminium Warehouse. Shout out to those guys because they did an excellent job. Got on the phone and the replacements were here within the 2 or 3 working days. And as a result, I've ended up with a load of stuff that's off cut. So plenty there, plenty of scope there to do everything with that. But yeah, Aluminium Warehouse, I'll leave the link in the description below. Well, that's it from another episode of One Man and His Quad as we progressed on the frame. This is a few shots, by the way, of how messy I am in my workshop, obviously, before we started putting the frame together and actually doing any of the epoxy resin. So you can just see. It doesn't get any better, by the way. I'm still as messy as this now. For all these weeks into this project, I should really learn. As you can see there, we've also put some spirit levels on the frame just to make sure it's flat. That is it, as I said. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, just search out One Man and His Quad, and remember, hit the bell if you want notifications on more of these videos. And guys, I will catch you hopefully in the next 2 weeks with another episode from Project T and One Man and His Quad.